Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Fable House. I'm Devina and this time I'm back again with another set of series. This series is basically going to be about communication skills. So we have 5 videos in this series. The first one is about public speaking, second is about interviews, third one is about debate and group discussion, fourth one is about what is communication, its barriers and its type, and the fifth one is going to be about a jam session which is also called the Just a Minute. So without any further delay, let's get started about the first one, which is public speaking. So the first question arises that what is public speaking? So basically a public speaking is the art of speaking something in front of an audience or in front of any set of people. In public speaking, generally a person which is a speaker talks about a message or any subject matter to some audience. He is conveying something to the audience. That is what public speaking is. Now there are some things to be noted about public speaking, that are what are the 5 P's of public speaking, the 7 elements of public speaking. So let's move on to that. So we have 7 elements in public speaking. There are 7 things which you need to keep in mind and which you need to know if you are going to be a person who aspires to be a leader and who has to perform a public speaking, or who has to be involved in public speaking. So these 7 elements are very important for you. The first one is the speaker. The speaker is the person who is speaking, which could be you, which is me right now. I am the speaker. Now the second one is this message. Message is what the speaker is trying to convey. What is he talking about? What is the subject matter? The third one is the listener, to whom he is conveying, to which person he is talking to. That is the listener. So these 3 are very important. Now we have the channel. What is the channel between the listener and the speaker? How are they being connected? Through a phone call, through a live meeting, or they are sitting in front of each other? What is the channel of the communication? Now we have interference. Interference is basically anything which is affecting your communication, be it someone shouting, be it someone disturbing you. That's interference. We have situation which is the physical setting, which means basically the time or place where this public speaking is going on. Now we also have the most important thing, which is feedback. Now what is feedback? Feedback is basically the response you get after you convey, or after the speaker conveys something to the listener. That is the response we get from the listener is called the feedback. So these 7 things are the channels of public speaking. The first one is speaker. The second one is channel. The second one is message. The third one is the channel. The fourth one is the listener. Then we have interference. Then we have situation, and we have feedback. So these 7 elements are there in public speaking. Now let's move on to the 5 P's of public speaking. Now when we talk about the 5 P's of public speaking, we firstly have planning. You need to plan what you're going to talk about. You need to have a topic to talk about to your audience, and your topic should be according to your audience. Your topic is basically audience oriented. You can't talk to a child about anything technical like IIT or engineering. You have to talk about toys or stories or something they could connect to. So you need to make sure that whatever you have chosen is audience oriented. Now the second one we have is prepare. It is very important. How do you prepare yourself, or how do you prepare your content to be presented in front of the audience? Preparation includes your research, your reading, and looking everywhere for the information which you may include in your speaking. Then the third one is consistency. What is consistency? Like, consistency basically means that whatever you're going to be talking about, it should be throughout your speech. Like if you're going to talk about cow, then your speech should be about cow. It does not have to involve donkeys or cats or any such animal. If you're talking about cow, just stay put to the cow. Don't go anywhere else. That is what consistency is all about. Now we have practice. Practice matters. If you're going to speak in front of the audience and it is your first time, or any time, you need to practice it before you present it to the live audience. Like practice in front of the mirror, practice in front of your family, but practice as you know, the practice makes the man perfect. So you need to practice what you're going to talk about. Now the fifth one is presentation. Presentation is the final stage, which will be done in front of the audience. And in presentation, you basically read, or you convey, or you talk, or you interact with the audience, and that is the last stage of public speaking. And here are 5 P's of public speaking. The first one is plan, then the second we have prepare, third is consistency, fourth is practice, and fifth is presentation. Now some tips to improve public speaking are coming ahead, so let's move on to them. There are so many tips about public speaking, but I have just gathered few of them who are really important, and few tips which you should know if you're going to be opting for leadership, or you're going to be getting involved in public speaking or public communication. So the first one is very important. You need to know about your speech. You have to. If you don't have the idea about some particular topic, then better not pick it up. If you're picking up a topic, be confident that you know about it and it comes under your domain. So that is very important, and you have to be confident in whatever you are picking up. Now the second thing you have to be very careful about is your sense of styling or dressing up. If you're going to a formal event, then be sure, please make sure that you're not wearing any clothes like a hippy dippy cloth, but just make sure that you wear clothes like a blazer, coat, shirt, pant. If you're a woman, then you can wear a shirt or trouser, you can wear shirt dresses, and you can opt for clothes which are generally minimal as well as formal. So wear something very light which will keep you comfortable, which is appropriate for the occasion, and which is formal in nature. Your clothing matters a lot. Now another important thing is that you don't fidget around the stage. You don't allow lots of body movements. If you're talking to anyone, or if you're conveying anything to the audience, and if you keep moving like your hands go this, then your audience will be distracted. You need to have a proper posture, like keep your hands in the pocket, keep your hands like this, keep your hands folded if you're talking, or if you're holding a mic, just keep your one hand in the pocket and hold the mic. Just keep a proper body posture throughout your speech. You can change them from time to time, but according to the situation, but not at every minute or so, or not at every second. And it is very unprofessional if you use lots and lots of hand movement and gestures in your speech, because it shows that you're nervous and you're unsure about what you're talking about, or what you're doing. So make sure that whatever you are doing, just don't involve much of hand movements, and don't fidget throughout the speech. You may change your posture, you may walk from one end of the stage to the other, you can come in the center, you can move forward, but avoid lots of body movements. That I will say, don't go here, there, this, and don't do this, or don't touch your face a lot, because that tends to distract the audience. So avoid body movements. Next up we have that before moving to the live audience, I would highly suggest that you practice in front of the mirror. You need to see how do you look, how are you seen by the audience when you're speaking on the stage, or when you're speaking in front of the audience or anyone, because it sets an impression about you. It sets your character in front of anyone. And if you're a public speaker, you need to develop the trust and confidence into your listeners. You need to make sure that they trust you and they are confident that whatever you are telling them are somewhat true and is going to be helpful to us. They don't feel monotonous or lectured or bored. You have to avoid these things. And another way to do that is that read books and involve reading into your daily habits. Take examples from the book, involve books and the situation, and you may also you should involve like daily life situations to make your speech or make your message more interactive and more related to. So these are few tips which you should keep in mind, and some of them are left, and they are: now the most important tip which I can give you in this domain is use your voice as much as possible. That is very important. Don't speak too softly, don't speak too harshly, don't come off as a rude person or upfront person. Just be polite and consistent into your speech. Don't fumble a lot. Okay, if you think you're losing something and if you think you have forgotten something, then just pause, take a deep breath, and then continue. If you don't remember that, then just switch from there and move into the other direction, but with precision. It should not be seen as if you were talking about this and now you're up this and they all get hodgepodge. So avoid that and just be calm on the stage and use full usage of your voice. Okay, like speak from the stomach, not from the neck. That's what I'm going to be telling you. So that's all about the top tips about public speaking. Now I have 2 book recommendations for you which may help you in public speaking. Now some book recommendations for public speaking are, the first one is a very great book. I'm sure that you must have heard of Dale Carnegie. If you haven't, then it's okay. He's a very great writer and as well as a public speaker, and the book which I'm recommending of his is The Art of Public Speaking. I will be sharing the name in the description. And the second one is Talk Like TED by Carbine Gallo. Another great book. It does not matter if you're just starting or if you are already involved in public speaking, it is going to help you anyway. And these 2 are the books which you may read, and you may practice with them, and they are very helpful even if you're a beginner or an advanced speaker. They will help you throughout. So these are some great books which you may use for help if you are going to be a leader who is going to be involved in public speaking. So that's it, guys. That's all in this video about public speaking. And stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be all about interviews and later on about debates, group discussion, communications and all. So thank you so much for watching all my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also comment your views in the comment section and press the bell icon to receive fresh videos from me, and keep watching, keep learning.